On this question, they're giving us a function, -6 cosine x minus 6 tangent x, and they're asking us for the derivative of it, and then to plug 5 pi over 6 into that derivative. Okay, so how does this work? Well, let's bring down the function, -6 cosine x minus 6 tangent x, and let's begin with the derivative. So, what is the derivative? Now, the -6 in the front, that just sits there. Numbers multiplying the front of a function of x just sit there. They don't do anything. They're just a spectator to the event. Okay, so now what are the derivatives? Well, let me just write them up here. The derivative of sine is cosine, and the derivative of cosine is negative sine. Derivative of tangent is secant squared. So the derivative of cosine, negative sine of x, minus 6, this just comes down. And then the derivative of tangent is secant squared of x, like that. Okay, let's clean this up a little bit. So what do we have here? So negative times negative is positive 6 sine x minus 6 secant squared x. That's what we see here. Oh, they actually wrote or you could put -6 over cosine squared. Why is that the same? Because secant squared is 1 over cosine squared. Do you remember that from trigonometry? Secant is the upside down of cosine, so secant squared is upside down of cosine squared. Either way, it'll work fine either way. I'm just gonna stay with mine. So now, next step, now plug in 5 pi over 6. So I'm going to say, okay. And so it's down here. So what's going to happen when we plug in 5 pi over 6? Well, we're going to get 6 sine 5 pi over 6 minus 6. Again, I'm just going to do secant squared. You could totally do the 6 over minus 6 over cosine squared. It'll work the same. Same answer either way. So I'm going to go with that. Oh, actually, yeah, I'm going to go use Desmos, huh? So it's true. Actually, I changed my mind. I'm going to go with their version because that'll make it easier on Desmos. So I'll just secant squared is cosine squared on the bottom, like that. Okay, now, how are we gonna compute that? We've got to go to Desmos. So let me write it down here. 6 over cosine squared. Okay, let's go to Desmos. Desmos, right here. And I'm going to type that in. Here we go. 6 sine of 5 pi over 6 minus 6 over cosine squared. Oh, that didn't work. How are we going to do cosine squared? We go like that, does it work? Maybe, yeah. Cosine squared, what was it? 5 pi over 6. 5 pi over 6. Close those parentheses. No, not those parentheses. We got to move to the right and then close those parentheses. Whatever, it's all good. And so there's our answer, -5.73. That's going to be wrong. Let's go see why. Well, let's see first off that it is wrong. Yep, that's not right. Let's see, the answer is -5. No, why not? What am I doing wrong? I'm purposely doing this wrong. So to show you a point, do you see the problem? I'm here. Let me move this over where I can write on it just so I can make it extra clear for you what the problem is on Desmos right there. There it is. I just pasted in the Desmos thing. Do you see the problem? The problem is it's supposed to be on radians. I'm on degrees. See how degrees is highlighted? That's a mistake. 5 pi over 6 is a radian angle. That's not degrees, right? So let's go back. All right, I'm going to click the radian button. Boom, the answer changes -5. Now it's correct. So watch out. Make sure you're in radian mode for radians, degree mode for degrees. It'll usually be radians in calculus. So back, I went to the wrong place. No, that's still not the right place. This was the right place. It just didn't look like it. All right. And so there it is, -5. We got it.